Hi guys, I know it's been a while. I had to get my daughter ready for school and whatever. First day back today, so she's all good. She's had a tea. She's all settled. She's downstairs at the minute playing a pad. But today, first can say, I'm sorry if you can hear noise and what have you in the background. One, my daughter's downstairs playing a switch after school, and two, I live on a main road, so there's often outside the house, messing about and stuff. So there we go. First of all, because I've got a big video for you today, so it's going to take a while. Now, I get a box of stories every month, and I opened it because I opened it because I didn't actually know what it was. But here it is. In this box, I get 3 paperbacks and 1 hardback, so 4 books. So I'm gonna show you them. I don't actually know what book's what. I'm gonna show you them today, and then I'm gonna do a quick daft review because I've read 2 books, well, 2 and 66 pages. I'll explain that in a minute. So I'm gonna do a quick mini review for each one. But let's get rid of this paper, shall we? Get rid of that. First book I see is Give Me Your Hand by Megan Abbott. Now I've seen this advertised on Facebook. I never thought I'd get it though. I always thought I'd have to get Kindle Unlimited to get it. It says, a broken friendship, a buried secret, a dangerous obsession. Now then, the blurb says, synopsis blurb says, Kit has risen to the top of her profession. She's on the brink of achieving everything she wanted, but someone is standing in her way, Diane. Diane made Kit who she is today, lit the ambition that's driven her, and now she knows something that could burn Kit's world to the ground. But Diane has a secret of her own, and Kit hasn't forgotten. She remembers the worst thing Diane ever did, and how it blew their friendship apart. Diane is beginning to think that Kit is just like her. Maybe she's right. Ambition, it's in the blood. So I'm really, really excited. I mean, I've still got Throne of Glass to read, and so I won't be able to start this one next month. But yeah, I'm really super excited for this one. It seems really, really good, like a psychological thriller type thing. So it says, so good, a tense, pitch perfect thriller, like a dark inversion of The Secret History. So I'm so excited. I might actually read that before Throne of Glass. No, I won't, because I promised that I'd read Throne of Glass this month. So I can't do that. I'll put that here. There we go. It's going to fall. I know it's going to fall. The next one I have never heard of, but it's got the same last name as my parent. So this should be fun. Plume by Will Wiles. The perfect novel for our times. James Smythe, author of I Still Dream. In Plume, Will Wiles both reinvents and murders the London novel in a spectacular act of evil, surgical intensity. Jack Bick knows he needs to change. The cans of lager in the work toilets, blackouts and benevolent cockatoos that are hot on his days are a long way from the luxury lifestyles he profiles for the magazine he works at. When a giant black plume of smoke appears in the London horizon and a major scoop that might save his job falls into his lap, Jack spots a glimmer of light in the rising smog. He dives headfirst into the chaotic odyssey across a city full of real estate tycoons, literary fakes, late-night muggings and conspiracy theories. Jack seeks salvation through exposing the secrets of others, but will he be able to hide his own? So it looks quite cool though. It's a nice colour and there's pretty birds on it. So I might have to give that a whirl. I'm starting to see a theme though, like a thriller theme for this March box. So we'll put that there. Is that gonna fall? Stay. Oh, stay. Right. Next one. Ooh, this one looks like historical fiction, which is like one of my favourites. Upstairs and Downstairs, My Life in Service as a Lady's Maid, Hilda Newman. I think this is a true life thing. Oh, I can't read it because the lighting's crap. But yeah, it looks like a true life thing. For fans of Downton Abbey. Oh, I'm a fan of Downton Abbey. I used to watch it with my nana all the time. Oh, shit. Dropped the book. Oh, there's photos of what I assume is the author. So, yeah, I think it's like a true life thing. Look, photos. It says here, the year was 1935, the twilight of the English aristocracy. Is that how you pronounce that word? It was time of wealth and glamour, of lavish balls and evening gowns, of tiaras and coronation. As a personal maid to Lady Coventry, Hilda Newman had a unique insight into the leisured life of one of Britain's most noble families. In her fascinating memoir, so it is a memoir, of life upstairs and down, Hilda takes us back to the period between the wars and the fell. A gilded era of which some would be dramatically changed by the Second World War. So that sounds really good actually. I love historical things. It reminds me of my nana. My nana always used to read them. Historical fiction was the first kind of real genre that I read because my nana was the only reader I knew in my family, and on a Sunday we'd go and see her. And there'd always be like a Kitty Neal book or like a Val Wood book sat on the table. So I'd just sit and read it for hours. Just sit and read it. That was only when I was young. Right, and the last box in this last book in this box, even not boxing book, is The Anatomy of a Soldier. It's the hardback. And oh gosh. It says here, and that's by Harry Parker. Ooh, it looks real pretty. Captain Tom Barnes is leading British troops in a war zone. Two boys are growing up there, sharing Parr's bicycle and flying kites before finding themselves separated once the soldiers appear in their countryside. On all sides of the conflict, people are about to get caught up in the violence, from the man who trains one boy to fight in the infidel invaders in Barnes' family waiting for him to return home. That blurb made no sense, but I'm not going to cut it out because you might laugh. But yeah, it made absolutely no sense. The lighting is shocking for reading blurbs and stuff, but yeah, I'm actually really excited to read this. I saw this again on, was it on one of the book clubs that I can't remember. It was on one of the book clubs that I follow anyway, and apparently it's a really, really good story, and it's real pretty as well. Hold on. So there's this, and then when you look at it naked, without the dust jacket on, it's green, like an army green, and on the inside, it's like, can you see that? I like that a lot. Let's put your clothes back on. So yeah, that is my box of stories for the month. Or whatever that works. That's hardback. Fucking books or something. No. Right. There we go. So that's the box of stories done. And what are we on? 9 minutes. Right. So that's that. So the two books that I've read was Night Circus. Now, Night Circus, it wasn't that it was bad, it was that it was so bad and so shocking that I fell asleep, and I never fall asleep reading, like, ever. And when I do, it's like because I've read too much and friggin' I'll start off my neck. It's because I've read too much and I'm just too tired, but I never fall asleep like reading during. What the hell's that? I've been bit on my neck. Right, anyway. So yeah, I'm not even gonna try and sort of, because I have no freaking idea what it was about. I was just reading words and it was just not happening. I read 66 pages and I'm still going to count them 66 pages as crap as they were on my monthly page count. because what I do is I record how many pages the book is, and then I tally up how many pages I've read during the month. And so far this year I've read 14 books, so I'm quite proud of myself. Oh, excuse me. Every video I burp. I think it's because I do it after my tea. So yeah, I'm not even going to try and review this book for you because I have no idea what it was about. But it was shit anyway. It was shocking. People warned me and I said, oh no, it says it's marvellous and it says it's amazing, outstanding and astounding and all the other bollocks. But it was shit. 66 pages in and I just didn't know where I was. So yeah, there's that. I'm going to might give that away to the book club down the street. And then there was All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Now this book, I had read some really bad reviews about it, and people on my booktube channels was like, don't read it, don't read it. It was absolutely amazing. Like, it was fantastic. It was about these two kids called Violet and Theodore Finch, otherwise known as Finch or Freak. They both go to a bell tower to essentially kill themselves. Violet lost her sister not long ago in a car accident that she thought was her fault. And, oh God. And obviously Finch is just, or Theodore is just the typical depressed teenager really. And so he talks Violet down because she's this pretty popular girl, and there ensues a friendship, and it is so sweet, and the ending's so heartbreaking. Like, I cried. Again, I cried. There's too many heartbreaking books out there. But yeah, it got 4 stars. I couldn't justify giving it 5 stars because it wasn't that mind-blowing, but it was lovely. It was a nice read, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I do actually really like this book. It's such a lovely, lovely book. Heartbreaking though, really, really heartbreaking. And obviously it's got trigger warnings of suicide and depression and stuff, so again, if you suffer from that or know anybody who suffered from that and is struggling, then please don't read it, because it is quite dark in places. So yeah, there's that. Oh shit, I've got no room. We'll have to sort out my books, I think. I've got no room to put my books. Right, and the next one is on my Kindle. It's a lovely, lovely thing in it. Look at it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so excited to get this. It's just waking up. Waking up, waking up, waking up. Swipe to unlock Kindle. Right, so I read Letters from Rachel by N.L. Westaway. And hold on, it is opening. Oh, I've just finished it, but for some reason it's not playing ball. Anyway, it was an amazing book. It's a psychological thriller. Again, you've sort of seen a theme. And it is so good. It's just so good. It's about this woman called Laura, and she's sort of running from a stalker, and her and her daughter, they don't stay in one place very long, and it's just, the twist at the end is epic. I just did not see that coming. It didn't even enter my mind. It was like, no. I didn't even think. It just didn't even enter. It just didn't. I was like, I was laid in bed reading my Kindle, and I was just like, it was like midnight-ish, and I was just like, do you know, you just want to like squeak and be like, no, but you can't, because you get little girls next door sleeping and you're just like trying not to wake her up. But I just wanted to squeak. I wanted to throw my Kindle, which is quite funny because it's new. But yeah, it was really, really good. Let me just sort this out because it's not. What the fuck? Go back. Right. So yeah, Letters from Rachel. It's a really, really good book. I've got quite a few of here, considering that it's a new one. It says I'm only 33% of the way through, but I've read it. So I don't know what that's about. But I'll fix it when I go downstairs. But yeah, so that's my video today, my 15-minute and however many seconds long video it is, my unboxing and my daft DNFing of Night Circus. And my little mini review on All the Bright Places, because I have not done a video in that long that I thought I had to update you all on everything that's happening. And I'm reading Gone Girl at the minute, and I am about 70 pages in, so, and it's really, really good. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. I can't put it down. I mean, obviously I put it down to come and do this, but I mean, like, other than that, I can't put it down. And my boyfriend's always like, you've got a Kindle, why aren't you reading your Kindle? You begged for it, you begged for it. And I'm like, I know, but I need to read this first. That thing on my neck is really bothering me. I need to read this first, because it's so good, isn't it? It's so good. If you've read it, please don't tell me anything, because I'll have to hurt you if you do, because I'm addicted. I'm like that. Ah, where is she? Yeah. So anyway, I'm gone. I'm out. I'll see you all soon with a new video very soon. Probably reviewing Gone Girl or unboxing another box of books that I forgot that I ordered or whatever, or received. So yeah. Alright, bye bye. Why ain't this working? Maybe